गुड इवनिंग एवरीवन। अ वेरी 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 हैप्पी न्यू ईयर। नववर्ष की आप सभी को बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं एंड आई होप दिस 2026 we are all set and ready to walk on this journey of self exploration and growth. I'm Shami Pruthi, and I'm serving as the Vice President at Anon Global Foundation. On behalf of Team Anon, I take this privilege to welcome you all to the AGF Educators Fellowship 2026, which is our batch 2. This is a place, a space to reflect, reimagine, and rise together. So, AGF Educators Fellowship is not a training where we tell anyone or you how to teach. You know that very well. But this is a fellowship where we will pause, we will reflect, and we'll go together, grow together. So I'm very happy, delighted to see you on this side of the fellowship because we have known each other, met each other earlier also, to know your why and explain or describe our why this AGF fellowship. So let us go further and explore and know a little bit about Anon and this AGF fellowship, Educators Fellowship. Can we have the PPT, please? So, as we said, this is batch 2 AGF Educators Fellowship. Today we are having the introductory session, orientation ceremony, and this is a 20 hours comprehensive training program starting today and will go on till the 6th of February. Let's move forward. Now, what is Anon? Next slide, please. So knowing about Anon is we are an NGO, Delhi-based, and we act as a catalyst for improving life skills, using learning standards, helping, doing workshops, internships, and many other initiatives to work towards promoting well-being with special focus on mental, physical, and emotional well-being of our young people. So, Team Anon has conducted more than 1,400 sessions and successfully completed 27 batches of internship and one batch of Educators Fellowship. And we are very proud and yet humbly say that we are connected with 200 plus schools and educators. Many of you must be knowing us already. We have been visiting your schools. So, why Anon exists? Because we believe or we want to expand or work towards human well-being, mental health and awareness, conscious education systems, and sustainable change. Anon was born from for a simple realization that systems change only when people do. And for that, we are very thankful to Dr. Aarti Girdhar for coming up with this beautiful concept of working on these topics. So, moving further, let's know a little bit more about the vision and mission. Uh, the vision of Anon is to promote and enable wellness living standards for an all round welfare of the society, and our primary focus being physical mental health awareness, cultivating it right at the grassroots foundational level children, adolescents, youths, teachers, parents. In short, spreading happiness. Moving to the next slide, let us know a little bit about what we have achieved so that you can know what you are getting into. This is an NGO, this is an organization that has already take 6 years old, 6.5. We have taken 1,400 plus sessions. We have worked or trained more than 260,000 students already, teachers more than 12,000, parents 14,000 we have worked with, internship batches as we said 27, and this is our second educators fellowship batch. So if you could see in the right hand side the picture of our first batch where we met in person for the in person award ceremony. And next slide. Now, when we say what else we do or how we do, there are certain annual events. There are many, but these are our most awaited annual events. This is a non-interns meet where we bring in all our interns, student interns, youth interns together on the single platform. Then we have Anon Utsav, We will be having one shortly after we finish our fellowship, where we will be inviting you all, teachers, to connect for AGF Teachers Connect, as well as an event where we felicitate all our educators. So moving to the next slide, apart from our annual events, let's meet the core team. We have with us Dr. Aarti Girdhar. She's the founder and president. She's also the member of Advisory and Implementation Committee for University Extension and Field Outreach, NSUT, and she has many feathers in her cap. Dr. Aarti Girdhar, will you like to say hello?
A very good evening, dear teachers. I, being in the profession of education for the past 20 years, I was a science cum chemistry teacher, but somewhere I found that life skills are missing where the students were struggling. So that is why, after 20 years, I realized let me have an organization who can purely work on developing the life skills and connect the student with the stories that are motivating and uplifting. Now, the idea of this fellowship is basically you can make a ripple impact. We have done already 27 batches of student internship, but their learning restrict to them only, or maybe their close friends. But when all these learning goes to you, there is a ripple effect of what our intention is. So that is purely, we wanted committed teachers who can make a ripple impact of what we are intending to. We intend to have different classrooms where lot of stories are connected, where lot of activities are there, where lot of engagement is there, कि बच्चे को खिड़की से बाहर देखने का टाइम ही ना मिले. So that was the idea, that I, as a student, always look for a teacher who used to teach us. I was never happy. And then when I became the teacher, I felt, yes, these are the things that were missing. So here I am looking forward to learn from you also. If you have done something amazing, then we will be having a lot of connect during this fellowship. Yeah, thank you and all the best.
Thank you very much, Dr. Aarti Girdhar. Also in the core team is I myself, Shami Pruthi. And moving on to know more about our interns executive council, can we have a lot of interns working with us for many years, and they rise to a lot of hierarchy. So these executive council leadership facilitators will also be supporting us in this fellowship in executing it. Thank you very much, our President Siddhant Pradhan, Vice President Alpesh and Jia, and all the ECLFs. Thank you very much. So moving on to our why this AGLF, this Advantage AGF fellowship for our educators. Well, first of all, this is not a workshop. This is not a course, because we believe that no one size fits all. There are not going to be any judgments. There is no performative learning, or there are going to be real conversations, which would be reflective, which would be experiential, capacity focused, and human centered. Because this fellowship is all about who we are going to become as an educator, not what we do in the classroom situation. So, what is Advantage AGF Fellowship? First of all, it's flexible and accessible learning. We are all on the online platforms. Thanks to these platform availability, that we are able to connect to teachers pan India. So the skills are tailored here to match the needs in the current scenario, and expertise in the key areas for our education background. Mentorship from industry leaders, transformative and meaningful projects, invaluable networking when you meet your fellow educators in person, and also in the groups that we have formed with you. So there will be recognition of excellence, holistic and comprehensive personal growth. In short, we want all our educators to be empowered to lead the change that we all have a common vision for. So let's go further and know more about who we all will be meeting in this fellowship. So we have 10 sessions, 10 topics, 10 experts. Um, in fact, 11, because I will be telling you one topic is being taken up by two. Let's meet each of our expert in person in going forward in the next slides. Our first session is by Alma Chopra, who is the founder of Alma Awakening Foundation Gurugram. This session begins tomorrow, 3rd January, and it is from 6 to 8 p.m. The topic, the 21st century educator, skills, mindsets, and capacities for a changing world. Very relevant. We all believe in, and somehow we know also, but probably certain people, when we meet, they give us small micro habits where we can help change our or shift our mindsets. Our next session, session two, next slide, please, is by Arunima Sinha. She's a TEDx speaker, author, spiritual mentor. This is on 9th of January from 7 to 9 p.m. And the topic that we take up is from performance to purpose. Next, our session three will be taken up by two speakers. And this one session, I'm sure you all are very much looking forward to. While we spoke to you, many of you said that I'm intrigued by this topic, AI as a teaching partner, not replacement. So this would be on 10th January from 6 to 8 p.m., taken up by Kamal Shri. She's the lead developer advocate for Microsoft Bangalore. We had to really work very hard to get her time for this session. So also we have Dishant Gandhi. He's AI consultant at RNL Mumbai. So going to the session four, which is understanding addictive patterns in young minds. We as educators struggle a lot because our young people are being made addictive because of the convenience traps, because of the screen and friends and what not is happening these days that is keeping them trapped. So understanding them is helping us understand is Akshata Negi, who is the co-founder of Dreambird Education and Consultants from Chandigarh. It is on 16th January, 6 to 8 p.m. We will be sharing all these slides with you so you know who is coming when. Session 5 is on 17th January from 6 to 8 p.m. And this is a very beautiful topic, the science of wonder, curiosity. हम सब टीचर्स बहुत करते हैं कि हमारे बच्चे क्रिएटिव हों. How to do that? How to bring and design thinking into the classrooms? We have with us Wing Commander Monica Dubey from Indian Air Force. She's a veteran and she has been taking these sessions for different schools as well as other organizations for a long time. And I am sure we will be learning a lot from her expertise. Session 6 is on the 23rd of January, again 6 to 8 p.m. Raising Gen Z, Gen Alpha. अब हमारे पास ये सारे बच्चे तो हैं, but we feel कि they are not being sometimes very responsible. But how to raise them as responsible citizens? This is our sixth session, will be taken up by Major Nalini Jain, who is the CEO of Michael Job Center, Mumbai. And I'm sure all these army veterans and people, they can really guide us, especially for being responsible and disciplined, how we can bring it into our classrooms. Session 7 is all about marks to mastery. Gone are the days when we would just look at the boards outside the school. Keep it, so many students have scored 96, 98, 99%. Now, so many of them get 99, and still we see them struggling in their personal and professional lives. So let us understand how we can move from marks to mastery on 24th January, 6 to 8 p.m. by Spurti Vena. She is the Talent Sprint Private Limited director of this company at Hyderabad. Session 8 is all about ordinary objects, extraordinary learning. How learning can be 360 degrees. Each and everything we look around, or is close to us can serve as a teaching aid. And what is relevant for geography can also be relevant for Hindi, can also be relevant for maths. This is what we are going to do for in this topic, which is being taken up by Komal Jain. She's the founder of Questoric, MDBJS, and Shantilal Mutha Foundation, Pune. So our ninth session focuses on the topic building team synergy. हम सब इंडिविजुअली भी बहुत अच्छा काम करते हैं, बट समटाइम्स ड्यू टू लैक ऑफ time or other things, the team synergy gets haywire. So how we can work best as individuals as well as in team. Commander Varuna Iktare of Global Program Manager, MasterCard Pune, is going to help us walk through this topic. Now, our last session is on 6th of February, and this is a very beautiful topic on importance of movement, emotions, and sensory input in our everyday classroom situations. How we can bring it, and this will be taken up by Ridhi Doshi Patel, who is a child psychologist and founder of RINS Academy, Mumbai. Educators, we have spoken to all these experts for a great amount of time and tried to understand. And let me tell you, these all topics sessions are going to be more engaging, interactive, where it is not just going to be knowledge being poured into, given or dictated, talked about through PPTs, but an engaging session which is going to be very relevant for us as educators, and we can hopefully translate some of it into our classroom situations besides growing. So let's go further and understand, know more about Wednesdays with Team Anon. And this I leave to Dr. Aarti Girdhar to talk about.
Dear teachers, during the screening, there are few teachers who were requesting ki ma'am, if we miss any session, what will happen? So we most of them we have we have said that yes, your hours will be deducted, but yes, at the same time they were more keen about what they will be losing in learning. So what we have decided that every Wednesday from 6 to 8 p.m. we will be sitting, Shami and me with my team of few more interns, and then whatever the session happened on Fridays and Saturdays, we will be giving a recap or some insights about it. For example, if you miss the Friday session, fine, no issue. If you attend your this meeting with on Wednesday with Team Anon and understanding what has happened on that Friday, we will cover your 2 hours in that. So there is always a second opportunity for you not to miss on your hours on certificate as well as your learning in the session. So दोनों तरफ से फायदा है आपको. और if you feel that these trainers have trained according to them and you are left with many questions that were not being completed at that time, no worries, no, keep a note on it, bring them on Wednesdays. We will be having brainstorming, we will be having discussion, and we will be giving a recap of what the things have been trained on Fridays and Saturdays. I think this will give you a more comfort zone about the networking as well as learning and saving your hours also. Fine. Yeah.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for this. It would be a great savior for us. And in other way, I can say it would be a recapitulation session for us. And whatever queries we are having, it'll help us to sort out. Thank
Thank you
you.
so much.
Just one query, ma'am, कि if we want to attend Wednesday class, so it is so we can do na if we have attended Friday as well, and
Okay,
we
sure.
want to revise it, then we
And
can
ma'am,
join.
there is lot of discussion. Maybe in
Fine.
this, we will be giving few category awards also for you showing up again and again. So and how you are interacting. So most interactive educators, educators of fellowship and all that we are going to announce, and you will come to know how you can grow in this fellowship.
Absolutely. And this Wednesdays are open forum. which are not just only recapitulation, but also we come up with questions which sometimes are there and the experts don't have enough time and we miss them. So this is not that Wednesday the movie that you saw कि जहाँ पर Wednesday का नाम सुनते ही एक डर लग जाता है कि अब क्या होने वाला है, जो मुझे भी लगा था when I got this Wednesdays with Theme and On by Dr. Aarti Girdhar. But when I understood, I am happy we have a Wednesday. Okay, so this will add on to your hours. If we miss any session, it will add on and give us that 20-hour training certification while we are here. But you can keep coming up again and again and show your enthusiasm when you join it. Thank you
Yeah,
very much.
my drawing teacher used to give me 24 out of 20. So we will not be giving more than 20 hours to you for, so that is how we want to share. Fine.
So there is a threshold, there is a limit that we can have, and that is 20. But trust me, there's something else that's coming up if you keep showing up again and again and participating. So before we reach there, let me take to you some more through some more growth initiatives of Team Anon, which is on the next slide, and the first one being Project Uchai. What Project Uchai is all about? It is a platform where we connect ourselves. We are blessed with so many things which other people might not be. So these children, these young people from blessed families, we connect them with not so blessed ones. They conduct sessions on well-being, on finding out their own talents, on hygiene, on food habits, on like spending Mother's Day with them, or old age homes. So this is a platform where we try to let them understand on their own personal level that how blessed we are, counting our blessings, and at the same time being a little support for the ones who are not so blessed. So you could also participate in it, and this can be a growth initiative for you. Another one is Anonathan Fitness for Life Challenges. As the name suggests, this is for fitness. We have two challenges every month. These are very simple ones with props. For example, you do exercise with using a chair or a ball or a wall or a rope, or those challenges are thrown, and we encourage the participants. It could be young children, it could be teachers, it could be mothers, fathers, anyone, to be participating in that and doing those exercises sitting at home. And for that, we have YouTube trainings also, which I'll be showing the pictures, lot of trainers with us who take that training. And we'll be sharing the link of the YouTube also, where you can go ahead and check out the Anonathan Fitness for Life challenges. The third initiative is Anon Ki Pathshala. In the month of January itself, from 15th January, we will be starting our season 4 of Anon Ki Pathshala. जैसे नाम बता रहा है, ये पाठशाला है यंग बच्चों के हिसाब से या बड़ों के हिसाब से, हम कोई भी एक relevant topic लेते हैं, and the expert from different domains will come and they will talk about it on the online platform. And it would be 1 hour late in the night, somewhere 8 to 9 or 9 to 10, generally 9 to 10. And these again also solve a lot of our doubts and things that we want to know, increase our knowledge in that. We have already done 3 sessions, 3 seasons, 15 sessions. Also, we have Educators Chronicles. Now, here, what happens is you come and share your story. We'll also be sharing the last batch one's Educators Chronicles with you, where each educator came and shared their story of growth before they joined the Anonki AGF fellowship, and after, what the journey had been, what was the beautiful part that they are taking home. So these are the growth initiatives. We'll be sharing links for each. Let's see a few pictures of these in the next slide. We were talking about Project Uchai. You can see uh, different sections where our young, all these in red t-shirt or in black, if you see, they are our, and in the first picture at the back, if you could see, these are the some of the pictures. We have so many that we can't even show all. So, okay, moving on to the next, after Project Uchai, let's know a little bit about, next slide, this is what we were talking about. These are our trainers, Miss Sapna Gupta, Miss Amarjit Kaur. She's a yoga expert. Dr. Aarti Girdhar, she's multifaceted, whether it's yoga or other exercises or marathon. You could say, see here, she's running a marathon. We have our intern Swastika Jaiswal. She's amazing as a yoga person. So we have brought in her as a trainer because she's been guiding, our interns so beautifully. So make use of these initiatives that are thrown by Anon for you to grow.
Dear teachers, on 5th of January, we have our again YouTube training with Miss Amajit Kaur, and we will be dropping the message in the group only. So, we would request you to show up for this Surya Namaskar that she will be training all those who will be joining. Right? Yeah.
Yeah. So you will get this opportunity of YouTube training twice in this month and once again in February before we culminate this fellowship. Make use of these three initiatives. So these three challenges, I'm sorry. So what is the next initiative that we were talking about? A part is an Anki Partshala. You could see a lot of people joining in. This session taken up by, I think, I don't know which session is by Dr. Aarti Girdhar or by Mr. Sandeep Bidani ji. Moving forward, let's look at the next initiative, Educators Chronicles. You could see lots of educators from the last batch sharing their stories. We will be bringing this in for you as well. And the certificate on the right side, you could earn this. When you do an anonathon, then also you can earn a medal or a certificate. And when you do the Anonki Pathshala, then also certificate can be earned. So these are the initiatives where we can grow. Moving forward. Now, ये तो हो गया बहुत सारे ग्रोथ इनिशिएटिव्स एजीएफ है क्या अब हमारे को आई मीन besides the skills is there anything tangible in for me the answer is yes so we have certification and award as we talked about in our interaction session. This will be in person in any of the school auditoriums in Delhi NCR. The dates would be finalized and communicated. It should hopefully be towards the end of March or April, but dates are not yet decided. So there are three types of awards. First is O, that is outstanding, where you can earn both an award and a framed certificate. Second is A committed, where you get a framed certificate. And the third is completion, where you get a certificate. Now, how do you do that? You show up, you participate, you be proactively, you apply the knowledge and skills in your own classrooms, share it in the groups, and show what all you are doing. And that's where your credits are being added where we figure out which certification or award goes to whom. Apart from these certification award, there is another felicitation for the ones who really are very proactive. Last year, the educator of the fellowship was given to Revati ma'am, and you could earn this yourself by being proactive, participating in different initiatives, part in the discussions, and many other things that you could do. Right, so let's move further. We have quickly walked you through this. Now we have educators from different schools, colleges, universities. Now, Indraprastha Global School Noida that participated last time also in great numbers again takes the lead. And we have 12 educators. So can we have a round of applause for them for being so proactive that they are so keen on growing themselves. St. Thomas, both Indirapuram and Loni, if combined together, makes it 22, 11, 11 each. And so these are the numbers. These are the schools that are taking part. We welcome you all and we are very happy to have you here with us. This diverse group of teachers from different schools is going to make this fellowship even more interactive, engaging, insightful, and bring in lots of learnings for everyone. So thank you very much. Let's move further. Now let's see what are the different areas or levels or TGTs from where we have. So we have the PRTs 23, TGT 22 very close behind, PGT 14 and early years 15. We also are very happy that we have with us one school principal also. And I'm sure ma'am is going to share a lot of insights during this time. And as we end, we might request ma'am to share a few words before we finish this today's orientation. So thank you very much. Let's move further and figure out. Now we are going to divide make two WhatsApp groups. One will include the PRT early years entity teachers, and this all is being shared with you so that you know the conversations when the messages come, it's not too heavy. The हर time messages ही चल रहे हैं, so it becomes difficult for everyone to read. So you just read few messages, and there will be one main group also where most the information will be floated there. And the group B will be educators that include the TGTs, the PGTs. Can we have the next slide, please? Special educators, school principals, and coordinators, and people from the psychology background. They will be all together in the group B. So moving forward, this is the adversity quotient. Beyond textbooks, every classroom should include how to handle mistakes, how to face uncertainty in this fast changing world, how to be flexible, adapt, how to recover. Because education prepares children for life, and life includes discomfort, uncertainty, failure, and change. यानी कि कोरोना ने हमें सिखाया कि लाइफ कैसे एकदम से एडवर्स सिचुएशन में जाती है. सम पीपल थ्राइव एंड सम पीपल आर नॉट एबल टू गेट अप. और यही आज हम अपनी सिचुएशन में क्लासरूम्स में डेली देखते हैं. चिल्ड्रन गिव अप वेरी इजीली. सो वी नीड टू वर्क ऑन दिस AQ and make them flexible. Now, do you think we can teach this adversity quotient? We can teach them resilience? We are getting thumbs up means yes. So let's move to the next slide and see how we can cultivate it. Adversity quotient is built. It is not taught, which means we need to create situations. We need to be a facilitator, a situation designer, not a problem solver, where children learn how to be resilient. AQ grows when answers are not immediate. AQ grows when outcomes are not guaranteed, emotions are acknowledged, and efforts are valued over results. Generally, we say, hey, this is a very intelligent kid. You scored this many marks. I think we need to work more towards the efforts. You tried very well. Hey, you are doing great. With efforts, you can do it. So, when we do, children learn to be more resilient. Let's go further. What is the common thread between all these words that you see? IIM, NDA, NLU, ISRO, AIMS, Olympics, IIT, NID. What is it all about? See, educators, all these names that we have are the aspirational pathways, the meritorious places, the institutions that represent excellence, that represent the best, the pride, the aspiration in each profession. Yes, if anyone wants to be an engineer, the aspiration would be IIT. If a doctor has to be there, the aspiration would be aims for management, IM, law, NLU, an athlete, Olympics, NID, fashion design, and scientist, ISRO. But all these institutions, all these careers have aspirational pathways. But what about teaching? Where is the IIT of teaching? Where is the aims of teaching? The space which is an aspiration where educators are nurtured, they are not measured, where we can also reach excellence? Do we have any institution that we can aspire to? No. And education is the only field that teaches all these, makes all these careers. And yet, what are we? We are just doing compliances. We are just doing completion, just conformity, ticking check boxes. Let's go to the next slide and have look at the education's paradox. India has 10 plus million teachers, one of the largest education systems, yet the learning outcomes remain weak. Dropout rates are high, engagement is low. Please see, this is not a blame. We are not talking about blame. This is a mirror that we need to see. Why? Because we do not have an aspirational career path. Our growth paths are not clear. Our role is seen teaching is seen as a role, not as a craft, not something to go for excellence. The inner capacities are being ignored. So when there is no aspiration, exhaustion becomes normal and there are no goals. This is the reality, and that's where we do not, when there are opportunities for growth, we think, should we join it? Oh, why should I join it? It will take too much of my energy. Time ka waste hai. Because aspirations are not built around this profession. Let's go further and see what teachers are busy doing. They are just doing their syllabi, following deadlines, documentation, compliances. Where will the aspiration come from? So this is the gap. Going to the next slide, that's where AGF fellowship hopes to become that aspirational space for our educators. It does not want to be a rank, not a title, but a journey towards mastery, journey towards our inner growth, our purpose, our aspirations, where we grow. We grow because we want to be that excellence that makes those other careers in excellence. And here, going to the next slide, we are so thankful to you for taking up this beginning. So what comes next? This is just a beginning today. We will be having conversations. We will be exploring. We will be unlearning. There will be growth. There will be reflection. We are not here to be fixed. We are here to be expanded, to be exploring and growing to the best potential to be for our excellence. So thank you very much for taking this first step, for choosing to begin. And we are very, very grateful to you because you have given us this opportunity where we explore together.